Tonight, when the sun goes down, you are going to flip a switch. Light will flood the room. You will not think twice about it. But for 99.9% of human history, that switch did not exist. When the sun set, the world went dark. And what your ancestors did inside that darkness will change how you see yourself. You think the dark was something ancient humans feared, something they survived, a void they waded through until morning. That assumption feels obvious, but it is completely wrong. Here is something you do every night without questioning it. You go to bed, you close your eyes, 8 hours later, you wake up. That is how sleep works, right? Except it is not. Not even close. Historian A. Roger Ekirch spent 16 years studying this. He combed through thousands of diaries, court records, and medical texts. What he found was extraordinary. Pre-industrial humans did not sleep in one long block. They slept in two separate segments. And between those two segments, they woke up. Every night. Naturally, for 1 to 2 hours. They called it the watch, or the first sleep and the second sleep. Your ancestors had a scheduled period of wakefulness in the middle of every night. Modern life erased it so completely that you never knew it existed. So what did they do during the watch? They talked. Families moved between rooms, having conversations the pressure of day made impossible. They prayed. Medieval texts actually scheduled prayers for this exact hour. They thought. Deeply. With no distraction, no urgency, nowhere to be. In the 1990s, psychiatrist Thomas Wehr ran an experiment. He removed artificial light from subjects' lives for weeks. Without any instruction, they began sleeping in two segments. In between, they entered a state Wehr described as almost meditative. Calm, quiet, deeply alert. Your brain still carries this pattern. You did not lose it. You buried it under electricity. Now, step outside ancient walls. Before artificial light, the sky was unrecognizable. The Milky Way cast a faint shadow on the ground. Stars burned overhead in their thousands. Ancient humans navigated by them, built entire belief systems around them. Anthropologist Claire Blurton-Jones documented the Hadza of Tanzania, one of the last hunter-gatherer groups on Earth. They spend their nights telling stories by fire, dancing past midnight, building social bonds that daylight hours simply cannot create. There is a reason firelight does something to you that fluorescent light does not. It is not nostalgia. It is memory written into your nervous system. Your brain was never designed to treat darkness as a threat. It was designed to use darkness as a space to become something. Ancient humans sang in the dark. They dreamed in it. They thought in it. And science is now proving why that mattered. The second sleep is disproportionately rich in REM. That is when your brain processes emotion, solves problems, consolidates memory. When you cut your night short, you are cutting off the part where your brain does its deepest work. So the next time you wake at 3 in the morning and cannot fall back asleep, consider this. You are not broken. Your body is not malfunctioning. It is remembering something civilization asked it to forget. Tonight, when the sun goes down, you are going to flip a switch. Light will flood the room and you will not think twice about it. But somewhere underneath that ceiling light, your nervous system is still waiting for the fire, still listening for the voices, still carrying the knowledge that the dark was never something to be defeated. It was something to be lived inside.